Fire Major over Fireicey, if I remember correctly. It's a bit back. Fire Major definitely, he won there. Transco won the Fire Major over Fireicey. So both of them, amazing player. Top 1, top 2. Let's see who will come out on top this time.
Yeah, very, very true. We're going to be seeing Fireicey with Zetterburn, as we know he likes to use, versus Transco with Crag, who we know they like to use. So we're going to be seeing both of these Goliaths of this tournament clash in Grand Finals with their mains. Could you ask for anything else? And no, chat, you can't ask for a Nene. We're going to already be seeing some damage get off on Fireicey. Transco is doing it for the fans, taking Fireicey up to 80% basically. Fireicey finally finding his damage back in the ways that we know they like to do, getting the damage off and keeping the pressure on like it's necessary.
We just saw Transco going for a roll read yet again, but Fireicey not having it. He doesn't let Transco into his head just yet. Goes for attack in place down strong, which is a trademark of Zetterburn. We love to do it, we love to see it. Fireicey so far able to edgeguard him quite well. And he jumps with the forward air above Transco as he goes for up strong and just loses his stock just like that. Transco still alive. Crag is a heavy boy. He doesn't.
Oh!
And he has these. No!
No!
And
Oh,
the game
that's gonna be
again.
Yeah, dead even between these two, with Fireicey originally at a small detriment, but it doesn't matter. Those claws raking across Transco and taking some percent off him, taking him up to the funny number before absolutely taking it up and away. Transco sitting almost at 100, finally getting his damage back on Fireicey. Fireicey's off stage. And if I've seen anything about Transco, that's where he likes his opponents to be. And he shows us why by sending Fireicey down, but not quite out.
Fireicey doing a very well job to mix up his recovery. When I played Transco in friendlies, he just kept forward airing me all the time, over and over again. But Fireicey being the more experienced player, he mixes up his recovery. Good tech, but isn't quite able to survive as Transco just keeps coming. Doesn't care that you tech. It was all in his plan all along. Misses the parry punish with Shine up strong. Wasn't quite close enough that the...
Yeah, absolutely nuts. But Transco clinging onto life at 155%, make that 164. He is not dying yet. As you said earlier, he is a heavy boy, but that good DI and great survivability will be carrying him on. Fireicey, though, sitting at 74%, but bear in mind, that is his final stock. He cannot afford to take much more before he takes Transco's stock off. And Transco is almost at 200. Fireicey, land your final hit. You need to, my guy. But it doesn't look like he's going to. Transco putting him back in disadvantage once more. Rubble coming down as the punish. Transco looking for the opportunity, and he finds it, sending Fireicey off to the top left and off into game 2.
Yeah, the matchup between Crag and Seller is very dictated. In neutral, overall, Zetterburn wins. With his quick moves, he's able to overpower or rather outspeed Crag quite easily, if done correctly. But once Zetterburn is off stage, Crag is able to just punish that recovery quite easily, if not done very precisely. So we are just seeing that already. Transco pushing Fireicey off stage and just forward air, and goes back to stage to get his resources and just sets up something new. And if Fireicey isn't able to get back into neutral, that will be his stock.
Yeah, if it isn't broke, you have got no need to fix it. And there we go, he's showing us exactly why. Taking him off the side, F-Strong once more. We've seen it happen time and time again, and it still works. F-Strong once more. That's a free 18% out of that parry. Fireicey already playing a stock down, looking to take the stock off of Transco to at least try and even it out a little bit. Also, here's a big question I need to ask, because I actually don't know. Does this tournament feature a bracket reset, or is this it?
It is as a bracket reset, right? If Transco wins, we'll see another potential 5 games. Transco, so far, definitely delivering on his will to please the people with the Nene with one game ahead. But this game, very even right now. Fireicey a bit taking the lead.
Oh. The double roll was kind of ballsy to go for, but it worked. He pulled it off completely and evaded all the damage. Fireicey finding his approach, getting some damage out on Transco already, but Transco up at 127 is in the danger zone, and he puts Fireicey right up there with him. Fireicey looking to hold forward and get that final hit. Transco trying to call out that holding forward with the F-Strong, but doesn't quite find its mark just yet. Transco coming in, finding the damage, down strong, taking Fireicey out of the picture. Fireicey really wants this final hit, and it's very indicative of how they're playing. They do not want to give Transco room to breathe, and that up air will be taking his breath away, and, you know, depositing it in the top last side.
Both were at 0%. That even again, it's back and forth. Both are able to land those combos, which are just such a huge amount of damage. Right now, Fireicey a bit more commanding. Doesn't read the tech in place. Did go for a down tilt there, but didn't drop the combo, it seems.
Yeah, not quite. But with Transco up at 126, this is being very dangerous for our Crag boy, and he gets taken off the top by Fireicey. Fireicey taking game 2. We are looking at 1-1 at the moment, pushing on to game 3.
I think Transco will be looking for a bit more smaller stages, which puts more pressure on Fireicey when he tries to recover. So maybe we see Tower of Heaven, a love map from both of them, I think. Because, like I already said, they're experienced old players, and old players tend to like Tower of Heaven very much.
Yes.
I personally expected something like Rockwall, but maybe we'll see it later in the set. I say as Fireicey calls Transco out with a sweet spot for air and just takes the stock.
Oh man, that was absolute insanity. I looked away, I looked away for a second. I can't afford to do that in these games. Oh my god.
What a conversion, just hits him a few times, lower platform, hits him another time, takes him to the top platform, back air, up strong. Basic kill confirmed, that just works so well. If Fireicey would have hit that up strong, that would have been the game, and it under 1 minute free stock. Transco in a lot of trouble right now at 100% and 3-1 down. But
yeah,
you're not out into a nice pity flip.
Oh, that's it. That's it. There he goes. That's going to be game 3, going to Fireicey, and he is sitting 2-1 up. That game vanished. At the drop of a hat, it was there, and then it was gone. Chat,
not even 80 seconds.
Chat's chanting that their name is being ripped away, but there's not much that they can do about it. You've got to get behind Transco's back if you want to see this happen. But Fireicey wants to be carrying this momentum, and we're going to be seeing if they can yet. I'm glad you guys like that. But yeah, already big damage from Fireicey there, carrying this momentum from last game into this one. There it is! Already! He's taking 20!
Yeah, jump cancel up strong. We've seen it so many times from Fireicey because it works. It's just such a good kill confirm, which can come out of nowhere. But Fireicey will get edge guard. Good call out from Transco to clip him with the up strong, just barely covering the side. Nearly goes for double dunk.
Ooh. My god, Fireicey really pushing forward and hoping that they can just keep this pressure on Transco, because if they can, this seems to be what is helping, not letting Transco react to anything. Transco though, we can see him desperately trying to disengage when Fireicey gets too close, but when Transco can approach on their own terms, they goddamn use it as much as they can. But Transco, look at them, down by that much, will be taken up by Fireicey and off the top. That's already damage on the next stock as well. This isn't looking very good, Transco believers. I'm so sorry to say it. But Fireicey really needs to be holding up this momentum. If Transco gets in his head once, that could be curtain call. But it's by no means over. It is by no means over.
But last stock, if he loses that stock, it will be game over for Transco. No more games, no more bracket resets. So he has to work a lot to make that happen. I say as... Oh no!
That's it! That's tournament! That is game! That is set! That is match! Ladies and gentlemen, your rivals' Spring Break EU winner will be sitting away with Fireicey. Transco, unfortunately, did have the will of the people, but he didn't have the will of fate behind him, with Fireicey taking the tournament away with his Zeta burn. Still want to hear some love in the chat for Fireicey. Still played incredibly, and obviously, Transco did amazing as well. Big shouts to everyone else that hit top 8 as well. And also, yeah, thank you, Flake Slayer. You were amazing on comms as well with me, helping me through the lack of knowledge I have with this